the needs of children, like I heard a lot of parents saying that they never thought they would adopt kids. And it wasn't my intention, but as we seen the need for the children and being out in the arena, and you ended up adopting, you go to court and you deal with the different kids, and I deal with special need kids, not medical fragile, but special need, which kids are drug-afflicted children, and which meaning basically that they were born with drugs from their parents, and their parents basically lost them in court. I have some of my kids here with me, and then I have my biological kids that played a very big part in me helping me with the children, because these two kids right here, Rachel and Kaylee, they were found in a car in Los Angeles at 5 months old. And I did adopt them, and I know the mother and the father, but the father was married, and the mother was, as they call it, I guess, his mistress or whatever, and she could not, she lost all of her kids because of the type of life that she lived. But you never know when you pray and you ask God. I asked him, I said, what is my purpose? And I started caring for kids, and I never thought in a lifetime that I would adopt any kids, but once you start the adoption process and just caring for, initially just starting out helping the kids, and I remember we have kids of different nationalities before, but we have kids that are different shades, and my biological kids were a little lighter, and the kids said, well, why did you get them so dark, you know? And I said, well, they need love too, you know? And so my kids like, oh, okay, they need love too. So the twins right here, I opened up a foundation for special need kids, and this is the two. They're in daycare over there, here at the church. And it was amazing how, what I was going back to, what I was saying, that I prayed that I wanted to have kids, twins. And I was actually going through the process of taking medication so I could try to have twins, but it just wasn't God's purpose for me to do it that way. So I called my sister. It was about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I said, they called me and they said, well, we have some twins. And I woke up and I said, oh yes, okay, no problem. But then I said, wait a minute. I hung the phone up and I'm like, twins, wait a minute. I called my sister Winona. She's also adopted 5 kids also, special need kids that need a home. And so we live right on the street of Briarwood and Shamrock, and we encourage and we mentor a lot of parents out there too, that we have so many kids. I have 3 homes with children, and I try to encourage most women, and being a CASA worker also, I don't really have a lot of time for that, but it's just so much need to help the children. And with the twins, I called my sister Winona and I said, wow, they have twins. Oh my God. But when they arrived, I was like, oh my God, I was just crying. And these kids look more like my kids than my own kids, because my husband's genes are stronger, and they look like him, and they don't look like me. But these two that I prayed for I wanted twins, and they look so much more like me. I'm like, oh my God. So, watch what you ask for when you pray and you ask God. And I always encourage other parents to be foster parents and to help other kids. There's so many kids out there, and I'm older now. I'm 53 now. I said, oh, I don't know if I can do it, because I have twins that are 6. I have kids that are 9. I have them that they're 9, 15, 16, 16, and keep going up. And it's just, I don't know if I want to do it anymore, but I would love to mentor anybody to help them to be a better foster parent, or just to help them when they're raising their kids and they're having a hard time with them, because I deal with special need kids. And Winona, I want to know if you want to say anything. My sister is my backbone. I thank you so much for putting up with me, with my vision that God gave me. with working with kids, and I kind of like, come on, Winona, come on, you can do it too, come on. And she's a single parent now, and she does a wonderful job, and we have a wonderful network system that we help each other, and the kids that we have here, they're all bigger now, and we teach all of us that we are a team, that we help each other, and we do all the rotation of the clothes, and as a nonprofit organization, I go to Costco and I get donations, and I'm always lugging stuff and taking turkeys to doors, and whoever's in need of whatever. And even far as clothes donations, we go to World Vision, we get clothes, we pass them out, and we just help a helper to one another, regardless if they're not a foster parent. We live in San Bernardino County, which is in Rialto, and we have a lot of parents that are just in need, period. So that's my vision, to help people to be an asset to anybody, whatever I can help them with, whatever I can help clothe them with. I also have elderly care facilities where I take care of seniors also. I brought another home where my mother-in-law was coming from Los Angeles. I moved my mother out from LA, and they live in, my mother-in-law didn't make it. She passed on at 89. And then I was kind of stuck. I said, oh, I don't want to do this, because I didn't like the facility that she was in, that they didn't take enough time and to love and care for her. So I opened up my own facility, which is a Special Angels Residential Care Facility. And this is my mother on the back of the brochure here. And I have 2 homes where we take care of special need seniors also. So my care, it's unlimited. I go from newborn all the way up to seniors. So I enjoy what I do, and if anybody would like to be a part of Special Little Angels, we want caring people, and definitely feel, I mean, my sister, we're both Christians, and we're filled with the Holy Spirit, and my sister is like, we need to pray for them, because these kids, some of these kids are full of spirits, and they have those backgrounds, and so we try to break all those generation curses that are on them, so they can move forward in their life and teach them how to be a better human being. So if you guys have any information that you want to contact us, here's some brochures for us, Special Angels. We have daycare, which we just recently closed. God has taken me into another elevation of my ministry, which is open up homes for, I want to do adults, which is young kids that are struggling with bipolar and different other special need issues that they may be having. So that's it.
Thank you so much.